start recording again. I'm gonna try and make these hour-long recordings, so hoping for the best. Um, so about an hour and 10 minutes is when I'm gonna cut the recording, and we will. It's like I'm not gonna have to do this with it taking up like a quarter of my screen, maybe. Oh, Gossamer, the more curved sword actually, with a great shield. Ooh, that's good. The armor, not very drippy. Great katanas, okay. Armor is not amazing. Hand axe and black steel great shield. Wow, it just okay. Marius Executioner Sword. 20 Dark Moon. Ooh, Scythe. I've never played with a Scythe. Wrath of Gold. Land of Shadow. Anchor. Sword of Light. Andula's Moonblade. Staff of the Guilty. Shield of the Guilty. Glowing Curved Sword. Rotten Butterflies. Aspects of Crucible Thorns. The Golden Shield. And looks like Giant's Seal. Great Club. Being a giant stick. Of the drip, I kind of like his the most, even though it's like the flashiest. So we're gonna take him. Erdtree's Favor, raises HP. Starscourge Heirloom for strength. Name. VOD. Detailed appearance. There's not a way to randomize that, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with this. And that fixed our potential censorship problem that I was gonna have with YouTube. On the boss, we're gonna test Rotten Butterflies. I feel like there's a special thing since it's flowing. Oh, okay. I know it could just be because it's not a Nox that it doesn't have it. Just the flowing sword instead of the Nox flowing sword. Anywho, we're gonna test Rotten Butterflies. I've never even seen it, so. Ow. So it does a bunch of Scarlet Rot damage. Okay. We're gonna be doing guard counter build. A guard counter build, kinda, probably. So, the class I picked, for those of you that didn't pay attention to the stats, is pretty much just an even spread of everything with a little bit more into faith and a little bit more into strength. I don't know why it has so much in strength. I don't know why it has 17 in strength. Because I think I started Confessor. Yeah, I started as Confessor, so I don't know why it has so much in strength, but. Oh, that's. It would only have 12, but I have the Star Scourge Heirloom. That's why it has so much in strength. Okay. So, we are going to be getting rid of the incantations that we have in our bar, as well as our flask of cerulean tears, because we are doing a melee build, and I don't plan to utilize any cerulean tears. So, I mean, that's the only one that I might want to use. Never mind, no. I don't even know that one. I must be thinking of horns as the one that I know. The special is the Spellblade's Traveling Attire, boost Glintstone sorcery skills, and Duelist Greaves increases threat from foes. So we're easily detectable, at least for now. So just gonna kind of back away, let the rot do its thing. Gonna back up in here, rapid approach. Rapidly back up in here again. Just gonna kind of let him do his thing with the Scarlet Rot. I don't want anything to do with it, so I'm just gonna kind of play it a little bit safer. Because we are doing melee opposed to doing anything that actually had range. Even the incantations that I came with have very little range for effectiveness. Cracked crystals, congealed putrescence. Smithing stone 7. Nothing, no loot either. Smithing stone 8 and gold tinged excrement. I like the gold shield so much, the shield that we came with so much, because it does have no skill, and it's one of the best shields overall. Brass shield rather. 100 physical damage negation and over 50 in magic and fire. Lightning's 39 because it's metal. Over 50 on Holy, and a guard boost to 61, with no skill as the base. Just incredible. By far my favorite shield in the game. It's a medium shield too, so it's real light also. Makes for great guard counter builds. Who we fight? Oh, you. Okay. That's probably not going to be too terrible. I don't suspect I'll have too many issues with this with the Zamora hero. So but like same time I'm not sure, so just gonna kind of try and play it safe. Because like he is kind of dangerous and I have no flask. Damn, I couldn't get off any jumping attacks if I tried. I couldn't get out of his way either. That's the other half of the reason that I don't like playing ranged. Runes. And one of the times that having parry would be useful is this guy, because he's real easy to predict. So I will be carrying two. If I continue with the guard counter build, I'll be carrying 2 shields. And one will have parry, one will be this one. Ow. I may have to come back to him because I just don't think I have enough health right now. So last set of grace. Fighting him first is a little bit rough. So we'll come back to him probably about the same time that we come back to the Hero's Grave, honestly. Or after we get done with our loot. Iron Ribbon Armor and Sulfur Grease. Oh, also our third buff is the Star Scourge Heirloom, raising strength by 5. So, starting with that specific talisman will set us up for a good strength build. Provided we can get things for strength, but we'll be kind of playing with whatever we get. So, I'm gonna avoid that guy because that's a Wraith. I don't want to fight a Wraith right now. Wraiths are notorious for bleed, and I don't have enough health pool to take a couple bleed hits. Not that health pool much matters, it's the fact that I'd have to take the hits and then take the bleed portion of the hits also. And I just don't think I'm strong enough for that right now. So,
Even I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carly.
see, bell bearing, purchase. What do you have for me, Kali? Silver of meat, human bone shards, gold firefly, back firefly, black firefly, bolt, broadsword. Okay. Purifying crystal tear. Only good against Mog. Cool. Smithing stone 1. Explosive great bolt, black dumpling mask, stone scarab, foot shoulder cap, shadow militiaman helm. That's good for drift. Malform dragon helm, spell blades, trousers, and bolt ray talisman. You don't have any.
Goodbye.
Arsenal charm's pretty alright. Got 2 ants? Brother. I mean, we're starting off relatively strong, honestly. But simultaneously, we're, as some would say, limiting ourselves by not using spells. But at the same time, I feel like we're going to be doing better for it, so Great Arrow and Happy Beastbone. Dragon's Color Bloom. Not that one, this one. It's a crafting area item. I've never seen it. I do have the DLC though, so that does not mean that I've seen everything though, so don't hold me to, oh yes, the DLC, he's seen it all. No, that means that I haven't seen it all. Since considering this, I haven't even beat the base game once yet, so, ugh. But resting at the site of grace so that we can get torrent. Uh, then I'll see how long I've been recording. I believe I'm going on 10 minutes recording, so we're gonna grab Torrent. We're going to run around and do a bunch of stuff.
Then it summoned me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon Torrent. Treat him with.
Which will end with us getting back to the Church of LA. So first thing we're gonna do is grab a map. Map right here. A jellyfish, jellyfish. Guys walking there. Alright. So since we are running at night, we're gonna have to be a little no. I'm gonna rest at this site of Grace and pass time until morning. Because I don't want to worry about night bosses right now. Okay. So we are just simply running Remembrance of the Star Scourge is good. Lifesteal Fist is pretty good. Well, I say Lifesteal Fist is pretty good. It's good for fist weapons, which is my least favorite breed of weaponry. So take that how you will, but it's a good fist weapon, Ash of War. I want to see what this Ember of Mez. Okay, another one. Probably can sell them for a lot. I'm going out of my way to make sure that I get all the collectible items off the ground and such, because you can sell them for a fair chunk of runes. And that's where we'll be getting a lot of our runes for this first portion, at least. Because regardless of if I get golden runes, I'm not going to be killing a lot. So, like, if I get golden runes from this, Dark Moon Ring, Tailoring Tools, Smoldering Butterfly, Land Octopus Ovary, Prattling Lamentation, Golden Runes, Sliver of Meat.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great... well, no. Despite it, might have... Young Tarnish, I want you to night... What my
I'm going to go ahead and run through all of his dialogue. We're not going to do his quest, probably.
First, then he... and to think...
So... But... we are going to do it. We are going to pick it up to be able to do it. We just aren't going to right now. Smithing's down. Smithing's down. Farm cotton, smithing stone 1. Got 5 smithing stone 1s. That's pretty good. Now, also, this is just my recommended route. I've been running this route for a while. I'm used to doing just limgrave and testing things in randomizer runs, so I tested a quantity of weapons and styles to play over my 500 and some hours. I read about the randomizer runs once, and that's all it took for me to download the app, download the mod. Case Butterfly, Smithing Stone 1. And after I downloaded it, I've played it a lot. Queen of Lily and some Ballista Bolts. Kind of mid on, in my opinion, on both counts, so. Astrologer's Trousers. Gold Maroon 1, obviously. Guilty Hood. Raw Meat Dumpling. Somber Smithing Stone 1. Dragon's Color Bloom. Remembrance of the Bloodlord. We've gotten 2 remembrances so far. So, Stab this guy in the back. Charged heavy. Judge Battlefoot from him. I'm not going to read off of all the various things that I pick up. I'm going to read off the things of note, more so. Clean Rut Knight sort of is probably better. It's better by 1 because it's a straight sword and it has impaling thrust. It's a thrusting sword. So, thrusting swords have a bonus. That's why I'm using it. Does that have rot? No. Okay. That's just the Clean Rot Knights having rot because they're Clean Rot. Prattling Fate, please help. That serves a purpose way down the line. Egon's Great Bow. I'm not a bow player, but that is a great bow. So bear that how you will. I feel like it has something special about it. So it's good with Egon's Harpoons. So you want to hunt dragons, you use it.
Please, I'm hungry.
See, bell bearing, purchase. What do you sell? Poison moth flight. I might. That's a good one. Black knife armor would be good, but it's not what I want to do. So probably won't. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get poison moth flight from you. And we can't put it on for right now, but we're gonna get it. This game has a lot to cover, so we're not doing a lot of fighting right now. Like, if you wanted to do Kenneth Heist Quest, you go up there after this, but because I don't want to do a lot of fighting, and I want to just kind of cover as much as I possibly can. as fast as possible. And I'm, as always, starting with the run around and grab stuff. Black leather shield. I like the black leather shield for when I'm dealing with cold. So it could be the one that I put parry on. If it doesn't come with parry, I might put parry on it. It's a medium shield. So the only one better for parrying is small shields, and they're only outclassed by bucklers. So pretty good overall. Lanciax's Glaive is mixed bag of emotions on that. Because while it's good, yes, it's not something that I want. It's a close range sorcery incantation. And I have the Gravelstone seal, so Winged Scythe only good for PvP. That's my opinion on the Winged Scythe. Do I have a different set of pants yet? I do. Avoiding all the travesty. Death Knight armor. Right now we're just doing a lot of running around and grabbing stuff, so. Cuckoo Knight gauntlets. And this Knight of Grace. Keep right on running. Another legendary item. Ancient Dragon Florist Hack. If you've kept up with my Randomizer streams, you realize that that is the same incantation summon that we used last time. So, take that with a grain of salt. She's a pretty good summon, honestly. Like, as far as incantation summoners go, incantation summons that utilize incantations, she's a pretty good one, so. Fuck, I could not move. Like, I was trying to circle around behind him and stab him in the back, and I just couldn't get, either couldn't get behind him, or I just couldn't, just straight up couldn't attack. So let's try that bullshit again. Sword of Saint Trina. It's a sleep straight sword. Smithing Stone Force. We're gonna run in here and we're gonna grab an item. We're just gonna teleport straight back out. Starlight Shards. Back to Seaside Ruins. Try to cram as much as I can in a small area. Small allotment of time, and I feel like I'm missing things, but I know that I'm not missing very much. Like, I missed a map piece so far, and that's it. So, like, I'm doing good. I'm covering the content that I want to cover. I'm just doing it about as suboptimally as physically possible. So, I'm shredding practice here. Devour Scepter. Motion. Crucible Knight's Helm. Hey boys, come here. Let's go on a trip. All of you. At least most of you just kind of spread out a little bit. We're gonna pop this guy's bubble. We're not gonna fight the dragon, we're just gonna pop bubble. Because I wanted the rings from killing it. I don't want to fight the Dragonkin soldier, so we're not. But yeah. I also don't want to fight the Red Wolf or anything, but by aggroing that, we're going to have a lot less to fight later. That's your start loop of what all you should grab. What all I will always grab at the start of my videos. Start of my runs. Every run I start by running that. Normally you get a lot more runes from it, because obviously base game, all of them are runes. Spirit Calling Bell and Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. We're gonna head over here to Kale. And we're gonna buy from him this.
Goodbye.
Because item prepping, I want to be able to see what I can make. So boost focus, fire pot, hefty fetid pot, rope flame pot, profiling finger remedy, rainbow stone, frozen raisin, roa raisin, bone darts. Okay. So this is what we've covered in the first episode. So that's all that we're going to cover in the first episode, I believe. No, we're going to go ahead and keep running. How long have I been recording? Only been recording for about 40 minutes. We got enough time to do some more. We're gonna head on up north. We're gonna do a little bit more. Again, we're still just running around and doing. 109. Just grabbing shit. That's all that we're doing. I don't know how much range those fucking things have, but dear heavens. Festering bloody finger. Mushrooms. Avoid crawdad. Kind of swing out around it. Here's to hoping that I can break this statue over here without having to get technical on it. If I can. Gold waist trap. Garbage. Fireproof dried liver. Rest at the site of grace, past time until morning. Bernal, what do you sell, bud? Faith holds firm in the Golden Order. Learn skills. Imped and Lion, what does that do? Doesn't say. His helm. Life force. I can only assume that it does vigor. Roman armor's ass. Warrior jar shards pretty good. Some of Radon's spears. Nox flowing hammer. Crystal dart. Starlight charging arc. All ass.
Not floating your boat. Well,
Okay. Back to the road. Grab this item. Josh's Greaves. Old Fang. Good. Glintstone Arc's pretty okay. Smith Script Axe. I have mixed feelings about the Smith Script weapons because they're all thrown weapons, so. But I may end up using it. I haven't decided yet. Rest at the site of grace, get out of combat with everything. Dragonheart, that's useful for where we're going to be going soon. Gonna run through all her dialogue and get the item that she drops. Materia Leaf. Continuing along, we're gonna head up this way. Oh, there's an item up here in a cauldron, basically. I don't want to grab. This separate trousers. We're getting some interesting armor. Okay, fit that. Mushrooms. Alright, we're gonna ride along the road, I believe. No. No. Kinda up this way. Because we're not doing the invasion over there, it feels wrong to do it this way, but it's how we're gonna do it. Gonna fight a guy. Woohoo, like our third thing that we're actually fighting. Great Ghost Glove War. Where is said bit? Huh? Oh, there it is. Syndiquea. Bloodstained Dagger. Fighting on over here. So we can try and jump onto this. Great arrows. Beast blood. Sword of Night and Flame. The bird can go piss off. Perfumer, another legendary item. Great Sword of Radon Light. Confused, but okay. Is there a heavy? Please hold, I want to look at this. Still 19. Light speed slash. Assume the luminous form and leap forward to deliver a downward slash at the speed of light. This attack will be followed up by an additional light attack. Charge to increase power and skill for number of follow-up attacks. Huh. And this is just an axe, but execute a strong or jumping strong to throw the axe. So, Meat Peddler's Ball Bearing. But I might do the Smith Script axe so that I have a ability to be able to have some ranged prowess on at least some level. Going back down here. And normally I'd go into there, but normally we wouldn't come up here for a long time.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Oh, I am pleased. Can you help me out of this? My thanks. Just give and I'll pop. Don't damage. Give it your all, I say. Don't just keep put those down. Give it your all.
Fuck! Fuck. Ugh. I don't want to fight things, and I'm really weak. I don't want to fight things right now, and I'm really weak because of it. Like, legitimately, if I had taken the time, instead of coming up here, I'd taken the time to make sure that I get everything, and, because I don't normally come up here until I've gotten all of the bosses down low done. Like, normally I don't come above this mountain range until I've gotten all of this done. Up to and including areas that we haven't even walked into yet. So, like, this is a little rough. Like, it's completely doable, is the problem. Completely 100% doable. I just gotta talk to the guy. So, resting at the site of grace.
So that's well, aye.
Okay. Got the items from the guy, so we're done with him. He'll show up again way later down the line. And missed my poke. Green Sentinel Helm, Chainlink Flail. Ooh.
Oh, am I? Are you here as a?
Let's see. Bell Bearing, what do you have? Ooh, you have Golden Steed, Malekith's Armor, Magic Warrior's Cookbook, Poison Pan.
Nothing that suits your taste.
Still have to go back and get my runes. Because I would grab the cookbook, but I just didn't have the runes for it, and I don't want to sell anything to get the runes for it, so we're gonna ride on back. We're going to grab our runes. And then we're gonna ride off again. We're gonna grab the cookbook. We're going to make it into our first stop in Caelid, which is a church. Gonna make it there.
Oh, is there anything?
I'm crafting. What did that unlock? That unlocked Beast Lore Pot. Okay. Mixed feelings about that. But, you know, it's fine.
village here and worse if
You value your life. Ugh. Grab this in case it's one of those bosses that will insta-nuke me. Just so that I don't have to run very far. If it does insta-nuke me. It's not one of the bosses to insta-nuke. Okay. So, this is technically because, I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any stone sword keys, so this is the end of the Limgrave part of me just running around grabbing shit. So, once we get into this church up here, I'm going to cut recording. Start recording. Okay. So,
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering.
okay. This is where we're going to end episode 1 of my randomizer walkthrough, where I do everything that the randomizer has to offer. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this episode. I'm going to cut recording, and I will see you all in the next episode.